Hi, I messed up. Anyway, hi, I'm Handy. I didn't think I was going to make a video about this, but it's been... Hold on. I didn't think I was going to make a video about this. I thought that only, making responses for Discord on my announcements channel and spreading it across DMs was enough, but I really feel like I need to make a video about this. So basically, I got into a controversy a few days ago. Well, yeah, a few days ago, regarding BD. And basically, what happened was that I was on a server, a Palace server, which had a few controversial people on there, which include Immune and gerflo. So this is crucial to this drama because there was someone, we don't know who sent a members list of that server, and everyone there was being called a gerflo spy, and the server was being called a gerflo hideout. And I got banned for that, and I had to prove to BD that I didn't have anything to do with gerflo at all, and I was just on Palace's server because I was previously on his previous server too, because I like being on servers. And after I got unbanned, here's the part where I messed up, where I really messed up. I told the people on the server that I was being called a gerflo hideout. And I also told them about the member list, that I was being told to everyone that it was that. Yeah. So I didn't think it mattered at that moment. It was all public information, and I just didn't think it mattered. But that was seen as me being part of them, their side, and I'm really not. Here's my DM with gerflo. So basically after this, I got banned from a bunch of servers because I was being called out like someone who manipulates and tries to get people's trust. People's trust being called by Aster talking to BD. At least from what I've been getting, at least. And yeah, that's been making me feel like shit this past few days because how do I say this? How do I say this without being like appearing sad or like someone who you should feel shame of? Well, not shame, I don't know what's the word. I don't have anyone, basically. I used to have a cat, but the cat sadly passed away a few months ago, and out of that I don't have anyone to talk about this or any friendships or anything. So you can imagine how that controversy being on my head constantly, roaming around, is not very healthy. And recently, as of recording this video, I got banned from Agnav's embassing. I joined with an alt account to see what the fuck was going on, and basically was someone else talking about that controversy and that they should ban me. I went to talk to someone, to the staff member that got me banned, but I've not got any response yet. Basically telling him that I've been informed that I got banned, that I would like to talk about it to get another chance and stuff. And the thing that kind of pisses me off is that one of the arguments from the people that banned me, well, the person that got me banned and got the announcement across that I was a bad person, is that he thinks that he gave me a bunch of chances to make things right, but he never gave me a chance. Because I got 3 bans. The last one that I got banned with the announcement thing, but before that I got 2 other bans. So hold on, I need to check how it was this. Right, so the first ban was because Aster thought I would bring controversy to his server due to me being connected to member previously, and he didn't want anything to happen on his server, on the server he was moderating. The second ban was because Aster was assuming I was part of gerflo's and or immune's group simply because I was on the same server as them, which is Palace's server. And finally, the last ban was because of me telling them, the people on the server, that it was being called a gerflo's hideout, which is the whole deal with this thing. So to make it short, the whole deal with this is that I was on a server with some controversial people on it, and I told them about the server being called like a hideout, and that everyone there was being called either a spy or that was part of their group, when in reality it was simply Palace server. And that's the whole deal with this thing, that I told them about it, and that's really about it. And to finish this, I wanna read the responses that I gave, like the first response and the second response, which explains why I did the things I did and why I'm sorry about it, and I do not form part of like gerflo's group or anything like that. So yeah, let's do that. By the way, I am shit at reading, so have a bit of patience with me. It's a bit tiring saying that Palace server is a gerflo hideout simply because of him existing there. He's just there and speaks, that's all. I did explain to Immune and the people on that server what was happening, since I thought they deserved to know about the drama that was going on their own server. I don't speak with them at all out of this occasion. We talked a bit about what was going on, basically about the place being a gerflo hideout, and how to prove we didn't have anything to do with him, since that was also part of the thing. Reflecting on myself, I realized it was dumb to tell them about so much, and I should have stayed quiet. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told Immune and gerflo about what was happening. The second response goes like this. Hi, I had a day to think about this thing. I'm sorry. I did the wrong in telling Immune and gerflo on Palace's server what was going on in BD's server. I thought it didn't really matter that much, and it pissed me off that the server was being called a gerflo hideout and that everyone on that server was a gerflo spy. I wasn't thinking clearly while doing it, and now I feel extremely bad for it. As of now, I've left that server to not be associated with them anymore and cut contact with them completely. Not that I did beforehand, but you know, not being on the same server. I'm sorry BD and Aster for bringing controversy to your server when I promised twice that I wouldn't. I'm truly sorry. I should have thought things better before acting. I will stay out of your way and your server now. I want to clarify once again that I do not work for gerflo, Immune or Palace. We just happen to be on the same server together, which was Palace's server. Server which I left to not cause anything else. I made a mistake, I admit it. I'm profoundly sorry for it. We all make mistakes, but it's up to us to decide if we want to improve or not. I personally don't want to be a bad person, nor I want to be looked up as one. I hope you can forgive me for this. I'll try my best for it to not happen again.